Hi Gemini, welcome to your love reading. Don't pay attention to when this video is timestamped. Whenever it comes across your feed is when it is meant for you. Also, if you do want to post a reading, go down below, follow the link. Everything else you do need to know is down there as well. Just check out my description bar below the video. Hello cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. I'm going to be channeling some of your energy, so it could be some of your message. Only take what resonates. Every single person out there, only take what resonates, okay? I love you guys. I hope you've been doing well. We're going to look into your energy. We're going to look into their energy, the connection, and the outcome. We're looking at your energy first, though, Gemini. So let's see if we got cooking good looking. I'm getting an energy of blocking a wall. I'm getting someone's putting up a wall. Someone might be actually putting up a brick accent wall, or is putting up such a firm wall in their mind or boundaries that they're going to be cemented, that you can't move them. Tornado ready. You might be preparing for something, Gemini, a tornado of things. I don't know. You're preparing for something, though. It feels necessary too. Something's a brewing. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Holly King coming out. We do have Virgo energy here. Might be dealing with the Virgo. Have Virgo in your chart. We do have the Seven here. So the energy is about investment. The Seven of Pentacles to me is about time, investment, energy. This person is putting a lot of time and energy into perfecting their craft. If that's something that you're doing here, Gemini, you're perfecting your craft. You have basically isolated out a lot of people in your life. You have taken that 6-month hiatus to better yourself or to really focus on yourself. A lot of you guys could be single. The energy is to stay that way, to focus on what it is you are focusing on. But if that is why you are missing MIA, it is because you are busy focusing on your bank account, your money, your craft, your job, your life, whatever it is. For others of you in a connection, you could have been connected to a Virgo that you spent a lot of time and energy with. Years, right? Pentacles is years in the tarot. A lot of energy. I don't know if this is related to the storm here, because we do have we do have a brick house back here. You gotta be reevaluating where you spend your time and your energy. What is it do I really want? Again, a lot of you guys are putting yourself first. For those that are not in a connection, they put a lot of time and energy into. At the bottom of the deck, we have a lot of insecurity here as well. That might be why some of you guys are single and taking a hiatus, working on yourself. You might be dealing with some insecurities and you're working through them. Kudos to you. That's not something that's easy to do, and everyone deals with them. For those that are dealing with a connection, there's a lot of insecurity in this connection. There's also a lot of tug and pull here. There is a lot of vindictiveness as well. Get you, get back, revenge, even the score. But again, insecurities drove a wedge in this connection, or insecurities drove a wedge on wanting to continue efforts. There's also hate. There's a fine line between love and hate. And once you cross it, it's hard not to keep crossing it, going back and forth. But there's insecurity wrapped around a connection here that there's been a lot of time and energy put into. And that insecurity has drove a wedge in this connection, but it is a personal problem for somebody in this connection, whether it's you, Gemini, or the other person. This insecurity that drove a wedge in this connection is a personal problem for somebody that was projected out. All right, let's look at their energy here. Projection in a simple form is when you basically are accusing another person, or assume that this other person, or think this other person is doing what it is you are, what it is you do, what it is you think. Like, if someone did not graduate, like college, for example, let's just say that. So let's say someone didn't graduate college and their kid, goes and is going to go to college. That parent might assume, oh, they're not going to graduate. They're going to, drop out. They're not going to get through it, because they're projecting the fact that they didn't, they couldn't, or they wouldn't on their child. Just an example. All right. The energy of the person Gemini is dealing with, please. The energy of the person Gemini is dealing with. Taurus energy. Might be dealing with Taurus, might not be, but again, big commitment here. For those that are committed, this has been a long-standing commitment. This was a serious one. This was marriage. This was partnership. This was a lease together. A will. Some of you guys might be breaking down a will, breaking down investments. Some of you guys are older and have very established lives. with this person. But again, their energy is commitment. Scorpio energy, the Tower. This is devastating for them, their energy. If this is you, Gemini, and this is vice versa, it's devastating for you. But for them, this is rocking their world. For some, they didn't expect this. For others, they did expect it. But it's still a very big change. Whatever this is, it's huge. Walking away from this is a big deal. Breaking this down is a big deal. Don't take this lightly. I don't think someone is here. But again, there's just a lot of insecurity. But this is a Tower moment. This is a massive change in their life. If you were walking away from this, Gemini, it's a massive change in their life. If not, it's vice versa. Well, obviously, it's a massive change in both of your lives. But there is somebody who's taking it very hard. Very hard. This person feels like they were more committed than the other one. We have a Seven of Pentacles commitment to the High Priest commitment. This is, I see this as me making a vow before God, me making a vow before the universe, me making a vow before whatever external force you believe in, right? Contract solidified. Document signed. This person saw it as a commitment, a long-term commitment, something they put a lot of time and energy into, but it wasn't as important as this person viewed it. It wasn't as serious. It was serious, but not as serious as this. The Seven of Pentacles will eventually lead to this. So if this was a marriage, the effort was very imbalanced. If this was a long-term relationship, a long-term partnership, this effort was very imbalanced. And two people saw the seriousness of this connection very differently. And that's why the efforts were different. That's why the commitment was different. Someone saw this as, yeah, I'm going to give a lot of time and energy to it, but it's not something I'm going to take as serious as this person. This person saw it, yeah, I made this vow, I made this commitment, I signed these papers, we signed that lease together, I put my word as bond to this. This person did not see it as serious. And it's because this person deals with a lot of insecurity issues. That's a personal problem. That's a personal issue. And this person's realizing either you, Gemini, didn't take it as serious and weren't as committed, or you're realizing they weren't. If this is a relationship that hasn't led to marriage yet, someone's realizing it's not going to, and that's hurtful and shocking, and you're insecure about walking away from it because you feel like you wasted your time. If that's the case, don't feel that way. All right. The connection. Yeah, Temperance. If this person can temper, heal, and fix their insecurities, those internal wounds, that internal little boy or girl that just screams out for attention or help or safety or whatever it may be, if they can fix that, or at least, work on it and go forward working on it, this connection could possibly be mended, healed, revived, whatever. But this person has to make that choice for themselves. And that's not easy to do, because that means we have to take accountability. We have to look at things that have hurt us, people that have hurt us. This person's dealing with some demons, some insecurities, and they have to be balanced out for that person to not project, for that person to not deflect. I'm getting this person just can't commit in a serious way, even if they were committed in a serious way. If someone was married, they didn't put as much energy into it. They didn't see it as like a big serious thing. This person sees this as serious. Someone also may be a lot more religious than the other here. But this is balance for you, Gemini. And also, if you're feeling the insecurity about, I put energy and time into this, I shouldn't walk away, don't let anything like that, anything that little, keep you stagnant. Right? Time and energy, we don't waste that. We learn from it. You learn things from this connection. And once upon a time, you wanted it, right? So move forward with peace. All right. Outcome. Queen of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Someone's going to have a decision here to make. Someone is making a decision. I do feel, again, a dividing of assets here, dividing of items, dividing of money, dividing of households. Someone's just receiving this news as well with the Queen. I just can't take my eyes off of these cards here. This is major for somebody. This is just devastating for somebody. But it's okay because the Tower always allows us a clean slate here. Whoever feels devastated, you're getting a clean slate here. Okay, things are going to come someone's way. Someone will regain options. We go from the 7 to the 2. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a financial loss. This is going to be a resource loss. This is going to be something that does affect people fiscally, financially, materialistically. Right? And that might be preventing someone from making decisions here, but there will be financial loss. Of course, if there's a divorce, right? Or, you know, 2-home income going to a 1-home income, you know, even if you just live together, even if you just have an apartment together, you're going from 2-home or 2 income to a 1 income. There will be a financial loss here, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that make you feel insecure. Allow that to give you some liberation, some freedom to start fresh with a new job, a new life. You know, allow yourself total freedom to start new. Don't let that prevent you from anything, but that is someone's fear here, and that will happen. There will be loss here. You won't walk away with everything. You won't walk away with all the money, all the assets, all the resources. That's not going to happen. But anyway, that energy's got that old juju on it, right? Or those items have that old energy and juju on it. So just think of it that way. All right. Advice for you guys. Advice. It'll be worth it. Let the comforts go, whether or not it's your home, your car, you know, where you're currently residing, you know, location-wise, it's okay to release it and to make peace with releasing it. What do we have as advice? The Hierophant. Again, we have the Hierophant twice. A higher commitment, a more serious commitment. This is a bigger, serious commitment. 7 of Cups. This is not something that you take lightly. Someone just doesn't take marriage, a lease, a partnership, long-term commitment seriously. They like the commitment. They like having something long-term. They just don't want that, you know, label on it. They don't want, you know, the imprisonment of the ring or the imprisonment of the marriage certificate. Someone's confused on the commitment they want or want to maintain. But someone is being called to stay committed. Someone's running scared, and someone's, you know, throwing in the towel, and they made a serious commitment. They're not upholding their end of the bargain. And it feels like because of the 5 of Swords, someone's self-sabotaging. Whether it's you or them, Gemini, that's what it feels like, okay? But the advice is to work on the commitment. And to do that, you have to work on yourself. So work on oneself first, and then work on this. But you have to see this as serious. They have to see this as serious. Whoever it is, you have to see this as a serious commitment. Something you can't just walk away from. Something that you don't just give time and energy to. You give your whole being to. You're one with somebody. And again, someone is very religious here. So they take commitment a lot more serious because of who they're making the commitment before, or documents are signing, whatever religion you may be. I heard Protestant. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. I love you guys. I wish you the very, very best. If you do want a personal reading, go down below, hit that link. Everything you need to know to book one with me is there, but I wish y'all a good one.